And how do you do that?
By saying super nice things. By doing nice things for others.
By doing nice things for others. And do you remember what that's called? Does anybody remember what that's called? Anthony? Eudaimonic. Yep, eudaimonic happiness.
So does anybody have the homework from yesterday? You have the most collected who passed it forward.
You want to hear this?
Thank you so much. They don't know that.
What if we did it?
Gentlemen, quickly raise your hands if you did not hand in the homework.
They said it was
Because
okay.
I wasn't here because I went to the cardiologist.
I forgot my folder.
I think
I
Guys, enough, okay?
I interviewed Eve.
You guys want to get started? Don't worry about it.
I interviewed Rebecca.
So has anyone ever seen this book before? It's called It's Okay to Make Mistakes. Does anyone remember it from being a kid?
No, there's shows. There's the little shows.
Yes. The author, he makes shows, very nice.
Yeah, because I love those.
Yeah, so we're going to read this book, and maybe you can think about what message the author is trying to convey about happiness. So it's called It's Okay to Make Mistakes by Todd Marks. It's okay if you spill your milk. You can always clean it up. It's okay to try a different direction. You might discover something new. It's okay not to know the answer. Asking questions help you learn. And that's really important, even for us in college. Ask questions. It's okay to get upset. Your friends are there to cheer you on. It's okay to fall down. You can always get back up. It's okay to wear two different socks. Others may try it too. It's okay to forget your umbrella. You might meet someone new. It's okay to change your mind. Everyone is ready at a different time. It's okay to get mixed up. You can always ask for help. It's okay if you are clumsy. You might invent a new move. It's okay to get dirty. A bubble bath is lots of fun. It's okay to be shy. Being quiet can make you a good listener. It's okay to color outside the lines. It's good to follow your own path. Everyone has uh-oh moments. That's how you learn. It's okay to make mistakes sometimes. Everyone does, even grown-ups. That's how we learn. The end. I know it's kind of for little kids, but the message is really for anybody. Anthony. Nicholas?
No one's not perfect.
No one is perfect. Very good. Do you have some questions?
Try new things.
Very nice.
So what the book is talking about in relation to happiness is your outlook. So what your outlook is when there's a situation, how do you look at it? Are you looking at it with optimism or pessimism? So optimism is hopefulness and confidence about the future or the successful outcome. So you're basically just being positive about a situation, even though it could be looked at as something bad. You're going to say, what is the positiveness in this situation? We're looking on the bright side. So when the opposite of that is called pessimism. So that's when you see the worst in things or believe that the worst will happen and you have a lack of hope. So when you're in a situation, maybe, for example, if you do bad on a math test, you get a test back. If you're looking at it with pessimism, you might say, I don't understand math, I'm never going to understand it, I'm not going to do well on my test. But if you look at it with optimism, you might say, okay, I didn't do that great this time, but I'm going to go to extra help, I'm going to try harder, and next time I'll do better.
So just an example from my own life to maybe help you understand. When I first went to college, I went to a different college. And when I got there, I didn't really find that I could make friends. I didn't like any one of you have an example from your own life when you used a positive outlook that you want to share? Sure.
But let's say we go back to the math thing again. You see, you said looking at it as a good thing. How about if it's the last day of your quarter? It's your next quarter. Doesn't your average go down? And you can't do anything about it. So the person will be pessimist about it. So I really don't understand about like, I'm more of a pessimist than optimist. But I'm just saying it really, everything, that's when you fail, you still fail. So you can always look at the good aspect of it, but in your heart you're gonna know that you failed.
I agree with you and I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I think when the next math test comes up in the next quarter, if you think of it in like, oh, I failed last quarter, that's already sort of putting a damper on it before you even do it. And if you have a positive outlook, like, I didn't do great, but I can do better on these things. And even if you fail, there's still things that you did great on. So we'll actually get to that in a minute. I really like that you brought that up. Because you'll see that in the next slide. But this slide is glass half empty, glass half full. Has anyone ever heard of that before? Does someone maybe want to explain what that means? Do you want to explain that?
You have these two cups and show them, and one of them is like, you say one of them is half full, one of them is half empty, and one of them represents optimistic, and the other one represents pessimistic.
Very nice, thank you. And I think the important part of it is that if you see there's the same amount of water in both cups, but it's how you look at it.
Okay. So this slide kind of touches on what you were saying. You said that you kind of feel like you're a pessimist, just in general, right? So this is a pie chart on where your happiness comes from. If you feel that you're just a pessimist and just happen to be always look at things on the downside, that might be because of your genetics. So research says that 50% of your happiness comes from your genes. So just what you're born with. So how do your genes tell you that you look at things? Then you have your circumstances, which is 10%. So that could be where you live, how old you are you sick, are you healthy? That's 10% of your happiness. And then the important part is 40% of your happiness, which is called intentional activity. So that is where you have the choice. Do you want to look at the situation with optimism or pessimism?
So today we're going to do some group activities talking about outlook and optimism, but we just have some rules and expectations we wanted to share with you. So we just would like you to be quiet and respectful when your peers are speaking. Communicate during group work, but please no yelling. And stay seated where we put you unless we tell you otherwise.
Okay, so we're just going to explain each activity. You're just going to be in one group completing one of the activities. So until we're finished explaining each activity, just stay in your seats, okay? So group one.
Sure.
So group one will be Jose, Edwin, Justin, and Ronnie, okay?
Justin's not here.
Oh, that's okay, that's fine then. So then it'll just be the four of you, okay?
So your activity is going to be a scenario sort. And so basically you're going to read these little stories that we wrote, and you're going to see if it demonstrates optimism or pessimism, and you're going to tape it onto a chart that we made for you. So we cut them out already, and you're just going to tape it.
Okay, so then group two will be Willie, Alan, Frank, and Kelvin.
You guys are going to read these other passages which we made. One of them is a very optimistic person, and one of them is a pessimistic person. And you're going to fill out a Venn diagram. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
It's the two circles. So you're going to see what one character is doing, what the other is doing, and then you're going to find what they have in common and write it in the middle.
Okay, and then group three will be Humberto, Christian Torres, Danny, Steven, and Anthony.
This is more coming from your own head and your own experience. You're going to think about things you can do to be optimistic. So kind of look on the right side on a daily, monthly, and yearly kind of level, and you're going to write it in the chart. We labeled it for you.
What about if you're pessimistic every daily, monthly?
Well, that's why we put you in groups so that we have people with all different outlooks, and that's kind of the point of this whole lesson is that maybe we can, all of us, sort of change our outlook a little bit. But we're going to come around and help you, so don't worry.
And then the last group will be Ian, Nick, Brian, and Christian P.
And these are, there's an article, it's a 4-page article, so you're each going to read just one page of it. and you're gonna find tips in the article to be more optimistic. So, like you just said, you'll hear tips from your peers.
Okay, so group 1 can gather in this corner over here, and we'll hand out your materials.
Marissa, just one thing before they go, and I shouldn't do this, but when I get an Ian question, I feel I have to answer it. So, Ian, when Bill Belichick, you know who Bill Belichick is, the coach of the Patriots, New England Patriots, most successful coach? When he was a senior in college, he said, I'm finally going to start on the team. But they brought in a big freshman who started above him. And he thought, maybe I should just quit. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I waited my whole life to play, and I can't play. But instead, he said, I'm going to work in other ways. I'm going to look at film. I'm going to try to help the coach. I'm going to try to help the person who took my place. And now, when he's a coach today, the most successful coach in history, he says that reaction, like being optimistic, is how he became a coach. Like that obstacle of someone taking his job, he said, if that didn't happen, I'd probably be working on Wall Street. But that guy taking my job, so it's never what you think it is. It's never final. Even on the last day of the year, it might not be final.
But how do you know that he's gonna work on Wall Street? Maybe.
All right.
Would have started.
Cut it. I just wanted to give you an example. Go ahead, go.
Alright, so we'll have group 1 in the corner over here, group 2 in the back corner, group 3, and group 4. So just stack your groups together.
You know how I said if you spill milk, it's okay? Well, I think
Boys, take some seats.
You're going to need to move your desk together. He's going to put a big sheet on.
it's alright to me.
This is how
And you were home, right?
You guys have tips? So is it easier for you to put it on the board maybe? Yeah? Should I put it right here? So the directions are on the bottom. So we're going to think of ways to choose options that are small, big, short-term, and long-term ways and put them in the corresponding columns. So who has something to get started? Does anyone?
No, he is.
Play sports, I love that.
All right,
So
would
would
you
you
work
say that's something you do daily, monthly, or yearly? Daily? So you can do a little bullet? Yeah. I think
Just look right here, like right here.
These are happy.
No, right here. So you put a bullet and then you write the thing as like David Marley. So what do you want me? How can you fix it? Like every year, once a year, or daily? Every day. So then you go here, like. Yeah, like that makes it happen.
So now, let's do highlight what
Like if you went and they said, do a demo list, and you said, well, just do something on that. Kids are cool.
Very cool. Okay, so what were you doing? I love that. So you mentioned before that you tend to think in a pessimistic way. So one way you could maybe try to switch that is if you think of something pessimistic, like let's say for example, like in the monthly, you think I have to take a math test every month. You can think of the opposite to make it optimistic. You can think, I'm learning something new and put a positive spin on it. So why don't we look at the monthly now? So we did a bunch of things. Focus on what's something to think about every month. Sure, what do you got? Yeah, I love that. That's a great one. Yeah, does that make you happy? Yeah, I think that's great.
So really, so it's not yeah. And last year we had like 4 different documents that they hadn't learned to use the process yet. So I said to her, I don't need to be 4 different things. Just do one.
Even this is what I wanted.
So this year, this is the
Hey, he looks like classy. He's a smart boy.
So I said, These kids.
You have 3 more minutes to finish up. What's something in school that we do like monthly or?
Oh, watch Christian Charlie's YouTube channel.
Yes, yes.
Wednesdays, pizza makers. What do we do on Friday? Christian, let me guess, you wrote me birthday.
Did you know that I'm
That's funny. I was born on my birthday.
The day I was born is my birthday. Life is crazy, man.
Do you know what else? Today is my unbirthday.
My unbirthday. Oh my God, life is crazy, man. Look, guys. We're making
It's like
Steve, you were working so hard. So now we're going to do something called a gallery walk. So everyone is going to stand up. We'll help you. We're all going to rotate one way, and you're going to have 1 minute to look at everybody else's work. So if everyone can stand up, you guys are going to go to this one. You're going to go to this one. You guys are going to go to this one. And you guys go over. Gentlemen, the same way we rotate groups. And you have 1 minute, okay?
We're just looking. We're just looking.
Not touching, just looking. Gentlemen, you're just looking, not touching, just looking.
group one's poster?
You can see them.
Everybody.
We're gonna do it a little differently so it makes more sense.
And then who was in group one? So you come to the front. Everyone is gonna explain to the class what you wrote.
We're actually gonna come back to that.
Alright, now this is in group one. Okay, so everyone put your eyes onto these four students. They're gonna explain what they did.
Let's have one explain what you did. Go for it.
No, optimism. Okay, do I read it?
You don't have to read it, just explain in your own words what your activity was.
So here we had to highlight the positivity in the paragraph. So yeah.
So what are some things that you highlighted that were optimistic?
I only highlighted one thing. So one thing is that she was happy to see her friends and read the teacher with his mom.
Excellent. And then what about in the pessimism? What are some things that you highlighted that showed pessimistic attitudes?
And in this one, Gina was in his hockey team, and after she missed every shot, she felt like a failure.
And what about when Gina was being optimistic? When she was optimistic?
When she didn't score, she tried to play sport.
Alright, awesome. So now we're all gonna migrate to the back.
I love that word, migrate. Well, migrate to another country. That's migrate, yes. Migrate.
Okay, so who was in this group? You guys are gonna stand in the front. Alright, so first, why don't you tell us what both characters did? What did they have in common?
Both missed the bus. Both woke up late. Both missed the bus. They went into the car.
Okay, so then what are some ways that Liana reacted to having bad morning?
Yeah,
Okay, and what are some things that how did Sam react to waking up late?
Sam was mad and was sulking in silence. He didn't even try his math test. He didn't try to get out of his bed and he was pushing.
Alright, awesome job. So now we're gonna go over to group number 3. Who was in group 3? You guys can go to the front. So you guys were coming up with ways to be optimistic on a daily, monthly, and yearly basis, right? Okay, so tell us what you guys wrote.
I was the blue marker for daily and for play sports.
Was the red marker for daily up to sports?
I was the blue marker. I put sequence in school. I was orange marker. I was the blue marker again, and I like to see Real Madrid suffer.
The red marker if it's ankles because on the weekends, my stepbrother.
I'm older than this and the thing I do daily is watch free news. I do Overwatch, and I see every chapter. We learn civilization monthly and social studies. Monthly, I play in basketball with Roberto.
Monthly, like yesterday, did my braids. I'm a cardiologist. Yeah.
Yearly, from 4th of July, for holidays such as Christmas, Thanksgiving, we have family reunions. Me birthday. Christmas convention.
Once a year, I live at my uncle's house. I would say one time, which is fortnight. Yeah.
So you guys know a lot about spending time with your friends and family and playing sports, right? Alright, nice job. So now we can go to the last group. Who was in group 4?
know what a nut I am about that, so.
Why do you think so and optimistic thoughts?
Okay, so I know you're supposed to go optimist, but you have to go. So I know what to say, right? So,
They gave them all
So what do you-
different articles.
the teachers told me why you so I just so
They
in the
have
article we said
a website where you can change the reading level.
said Sanjay, which is the psychologist.
How do you do it?
When the article they said when the article they
You
said
like
get
the article and then reading level.
get accurate measurements of happiness. So that's why you understand
I was at your workshop before,
most
but
parents.
it was great.
I forgot to add how most parents want children to be happy here. But I also need to show where I got my information from. I got it from Sanjay from the University of California. And there's another thing that said that smiles turn away cold, which actually
Was that all then? Alright, excellent job. So you can return back to your original seat that you sat at when you first came here.
So you can actually go to some treatments.
So just to explain to you what the homework is, we went and we found a different article for everybody of a person. It might be a famous person or just a person who really demonstrates optimism. So we call them an optimism hero. So you're gonna read the article and then you're gonna use this little poster. You're gonna just draw a picture of them, write their name. You can write like a one sentence, what their story was, and then it says what challenge did this hero face and how did this hero use optimism and a positive outlook to overcome his or her obstacles. So does anyone have a question on that? Yes. Figure? I can't draw either. The important thing is that we just read about a person who has such a positive outlook. Okay?
Okay, so before this is the last thing that we're gonna do to tie this into the big unit. The unit that you guys are doing is are Ugandans or Americans happier, right? So yesterday and today we learned a lot about happiness. So we want you to think about that and use that to answer the question, do you think that Ugandans can be happy even though most of them are living in poverty? So I want you to think about, is happiness a choice? That's the question that we learned today. Yesterday you learned about economic happiness. So you're just going to write a couple sentences on your page. Do you think Ugandans can be happy even though they're living in poverty?
They don't realize that.
Edwin, finish up this first and then you can head down. Can you help? Sure, I'll try to help you. Just give me 1 second. Sure, we can do it. Yes. This is your homework. But this is yours. Oh, you got 2? You don't want to do 2 of them?
You're just gonna wait 2 minutes and do the exit ticket, and then you're gonna head out.
Is money just about happiness? Is happiness just about money and being happy? Or can someone just have a lot and still be happy? So think about the books that we read, think about the gallery walk that we did. What do you want to say? So what we're pretty much asking is these people don't have a lot of money and they don't have a lot of things.
Should we collect the name?
I'll
Later.
Yeah, why? Because there's things other than money that can be happy, right? Yes. Just think about something you feel super right? So Uganda,
Still unhappy.
and they live in poverty.
Okay, why do you think that?
So we're asking if you have a
And
what is poverty?
why do you think that people live poverty? Even though things are really hard, why shoes, and then you're gonna have a lot of people in the next week.
That's a really great question. Does everybody know what the word poverty means? That came up. It's a really great question. Does someone want to
Let me give
explain?
you an example.
What does poverty mean?
Someone who is homeless or doesn't have much money.
Right, they might be poor, they might not have shoes, they might not have toys, but we're kind of asking what other things might they have that can make them happy, such as love or family or their health. So think about that when you're writing.
I'm going to give you an example of poverty, and you're going to meet him at the end of the unit. Like a boy I met who wants to play lacrosse in America, his name is Reagan. He lives with 9 other people. He's an orphan. They live in a one-room hut. He has a cup of tea in the morning and a bowl of rice for lunch, and that's all he eats. Can he be happy? You know, is happiness a choice? Like, can Reagan, who I know, who Facebook messages me, can he still be a happy guy? You don't have to answer. You can answer it in writing. You can write about him if you'd like. Your kids is. Your kids.
Because we're going to read, because we're curious to know. Everybody else. So write that. Whatever your thoughts are, write that down. You're done? Thank you.
That was great that you put them into groups.
Anyone's done? Thumbs up, huh?
And then you're right. You can. My first lesson, I was in Oceanside Junior High like a million years ago. Was my first lesson. And my chairman was very
Anyone's done?
feminine.
This 200. These, this was this. So you do the reading and
Explain the
this
homework
was
one more
part
time.
of the other group stuff.
When we collect that, I still put more homework.
So my first lesson, I had to put them in groups,
Who else is that?
but I wasn't.
Just need a couple sentences, nothing crazy.
I said, okay, these are the people in the group. Go. All of a sudden, in the back of my room, next to my chairman, 2 kids out of the room. And I went back, and what I didn't say was which group would be where. So these were really tough kids. So one kid said, well, we're here. I said, no, he said over here, we're going. No, we're taking it. Like I realized if you're not paying attention to it,
Yeah.
so now they have religion.
No, they have to say.
Oh, okay, because they had religion before.
No.
But they have religion.
Anyone done? So they had first years and now finish up whatever sentence.
It's just that
No, I mean, what?
So finish up whatever sentence you're working on and then
So I switched
Oh,
them
I
for
Thank you.
I got a baby.
Who else?
That is the article that goes with your homework. Do you have your homework paper? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go.
Who else is that? Can you just finish up the sentence you're working on and then we'll begin? Good job. Thank you.
If they can even be other schools need their children, give education for the children, give clothes for the children, give water for the children, exactly. Give water.
You from earlier? Oh, thank you.
Interested in reading?
Do you wanna, these?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Exactly.
So while everyone just finishes up, I'm just going to explain the homework one more time for confused. May I borrow these? So if I was Anthony, this is the article I got. I'm just going to read it. And then I'm going to fill this out. So the hero's name, Jake Olsen. So I'm going to write Jake Olsen. Summary of the hero. It looks like he played football even though he was blind. What challenge? He was blind. And how did he use optimism? So then we're going to read the article and figure that out. And then I'm going to draw a little picture. Yeah, you'll find it in the article. Okay, so who else is done? That's what we have.
Wait, next week.
Finished?
Next
Next year.
Next year.
Anybody else?
Next year looks like Michelle. That's what I'm
Wait, no,
Did everyone get it?